Hello and good morning. Today I'm going to read my first story, The Grumpy Lynx, illustrated by Tarek Noah Pertu and character names developed by Theo John Pertu. Let's get right to it. Okay. So one day in Lynxville, little Leo's playing in the park, and there's a grumpy lynx sitting on a bench, staring into a little black box. And there's a website that this grumpy lynx is looking at called keepmeangry.com. And it has political gossip, local gossip, and all things to keep you angry. And little Leo comes to the back of the bench and says, "What you doing?" "Get out of here," says the grumpy lynx. "Get out of where?" Leo replies. "Here," says the grumpy lynx. "Where is here?" Leo asks. "Here is here. What do you mean? Beat it, kid." "Beat what?" replies Leo. "It," says the grumpy lynx. "What's an it?" asks Leo. "It is used to refer to anything previously mentioned or easily identified," replies the grumpy lynx. "It's you. It is you," he exclaims. "Who is you?" "What?" replies the grumpy lynx. "Me is me. I mean, you is you." "What does me is me mean?" asks little Leo. "Haven't you learned this in school? How old are you? Where are your parents anyway?" says the grumpy lynx. "What are parents?" asks little Leo. "What do you mean? They're the reason you're here annoying me. Does mommy and daddy ring a bell?" says the grumpy lynx. And Leo says, "I'll be right back," and runs off. And while little Leo runs off, the grumpy lynx is looking back at his little black box and keepmeangry.com. And then Leo comes back and he's ringing a bell. Ding, 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 ding. The grumpy lynx gets a little angry, but then he kind of goes into a trance. And he says, "Where did you get that?" "In my playroom. It came from my choo-choo train," Leo replies. The grumpy lynx says, "I had one like that. It was on a toy train I had when I was a kid too." "You were a little kid once?" says little Leo. "I suppose I was, but I don't remember much," says the grumpy lynx. "Well, what was your favorite little kid game?" asks Leo. "Well, I do remember playing make-believe with my astronaut and monkey." "Hey, that's my favorite game too," says Leo. "I also have a space guy and a monkey. Wanna play?" "Well, I don't think I have time for that, and I'm sure you need to get home too." "What is time?" asks Leo. "It's something we have a limited amount of," says the grumpy lynx. "Then we should start playing now then," replies Leo. And he reaches down and then flings his backpack up into the air, and all his toys start flying out. He says, "That's my backpack." "That's a lot of toys," says the grumpy lynx. You can see all the toys flying out everywhere. And then they start playing. "I am Moonlubber," says Captain Lynxy by the grumpy lynx. "Engaging laser beams, prepare for rebirth," says ASTROLYNX by little Leo. "Aye, 'tis a fight to the death then," says the grumpy lynx for Captain Lynxy. "Bang, zap, pow. I don't have any more time for this. I gotta go." says the Grumpy Lynx. But I'm not done playing yet, says little Leo. Face it, kid, there's no time to play, only time to survive reality. What's reality? Asked little Leo. It's the world, it's the state of things as they actually are. That means there's bills to pay, and that means there's work to do, says the Grumpy Lynx. There's crooks and murderers and polluters and liars and manipulators and stalkers and vandalizers and kidnappers and bullies and freeloaders, says the Grumpy Lynx emphatically. So that's why I have to be hyper vigilant and know what's happening everywhere to everyone all the time. So that way I'll know who is on my side and who is not, and who is good and who is evil. Now do you understand what reality is? Because you can't stay a little kid forever. You got to grow up and get mature and face this reality, says the Grumpy Lynx. Little Leo says, I always wanted to know what duality was. Thank you. Duality? You're just a little kid. You don't know what any of these words even mean, says the Grumpy Lynx. And what are bullies? Are they a type of animal? The Grumpy Lynx, annoyed, says, without knowledge, you'll be their victim soon enough, kid. What's knowledge? Says little Leo. Something you seem to be having trouble accumulating. And on that note, I've got to go because who knows what catastrophes happen while you're distracting me this whole time, says the Grumpy Lynx. What about the train? If you're not talking about a train wreck, then I'm not interested, says the Grumpy Lynx. What about the bell? Ding, 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 ding. And the Grumpy Lynx goes back into a bit of a trance again. Would you like to go see it? Asked Leo. And the Grumpy Lynx, still in a trance, begins to follow Leo wherever he goes. You can see all the places they pass on the way to Leo's house. They pass by a fresh fruit and veggies stand and the train museum and a pizza cafe. And then they arrive at Leo's house. And they go upstairs into Leo's room where there's a little train. And the Grumpy Lynx is astonished and I think a little confused. How is this possible? That looks like my train. It can't be. My mommy and daddy gave it to me and put my name on it, says Leo. Go ahead, look for yourself, says little Leo. Ding, 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 ding. And the Grumpy Lynx picks up the train and looks at the bottom where the name is. And sure enough, it says Leo. This is impossible. Your name is Leo? Yeah, that's my name. My mommy and daddy gave it to me, says little Leo. None of this makes any sense. Hang on. How did we get here? Where are we? Where did you take me? Says the Grumpy Lynx. You wanted to see my train, so I took you to my house, says little Leo. Your house? I'm in your house? Yep. That's trespassing. I'm trespassing, says the Grumpy Lynx. Uh-oh. Didn't your parents teach you not to talk to strangers and never bring them home? Says the Grumpy Lynx emphatically. My parents are too busy to teach me much, and they say it's hard for me to learn because words don't mean anything yet, that I don't believe in their power, says little Leo. Well, your parents sound like smart folks. They're right. Knowledge is power, and you only get one chance to compete to win against your peers. Learn that knowledge better and faster than them, and you win, says the Grumpy Lynx. Don't end up like me, kid. I was never good enough to compete with the smart kids at school, so I had to just get through, then take whatever I could to get to survive, replies the Grumpy Lynx. What is school? Leo asks. Clearly, you should be there now. Then you wouldn't be asking these silly questions. You would know that school is where kids learn to be seen and not heard, says the Grumpy Lynx. Is that like an orphanage? Replies Leo. Orphanage, replies the Grumpy Lynx. And Leo starts playing with the train again. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, want to play again? Here's your friend, Captain Lynxy. So the Grumpy Lynx and little Leo continue to play with Leo's toys in his room. Then Leo's parents come home. Dad, what are you doing here? Says Leo's mommy. That's not Daddy, Mommy. Daddy's behind you, says little Leo. Leo, your new friend here is actually my daddy. And how exactly did he get in our house? Says Leo's mommy, very confused and concerned. I brought him home from the park, Mommy. From the park? What is happening? I'm so confused, says Leo's mommy. Dad, where have you been all these years? You were always working when I was a kid. Then one day you just disappeared altogether. What have you been doing this whole time? He's very busy, Mommy. He has a little black box, just like you and Daddy, says little Leo. Leo, what were you doing at the park, and where is the babysitter? Asked Leo's daddy. Well, she was crying into her little black box, and then she just left, so I went to the park, says little Leo. Explains little Leo. But Leo, you have everything you could possibly need right here. Your millions of toys, the slide, the zip line. What could you possibly need at the park? You shouldn't be there alone or anywhere alone, exclaims Leo's mommy. My friends are there, Mommy, replies little Leo. What friends? Leo, we go there every Sunday, and I never saw any of your friends there, says Leo's daddy. Yeah, you were all alone today. What friends are you talking about, Leo? Says the Grumpy Lynx. Well, there's Walter, Mustafa, Zazu, Lee, Bosco, Lily, Eddie. Leo, who are these people? Are they your imaginary friends? Asked Leo's mommy. Leo's mommy and daddy look at each other, puzzled and confused. Then little Leo starts laughing hysterically. So funny. Ha ha ha, not people, Mommy, they're ants. They have so many brothers and sisters and cousins and second cousins and third cousins, and there's Lala the caterpillar and Jimmy the butterfly. You can see all his little ant friends and the caterpillar chomping and the butterfly flying around. But these are just bugs, Leo, says Leo's mommy. What are bugs, Mommy? Replies Leo. Well, honey, they are others. Others, their kind, and we, us, are our kind. So we're just different, and I'm not sure about being friends with them, says Leo's mommy. Others, says Leo. I don't understand, Mommy. What are others? So they're not really friends, Leo, says Leo's daddy, because technically a bug is a creature that belongs to the insect order Hemiptera, known commonly as the true bugs, which includes aphids, cicadas, assassin bugs, ants, and a variety of other insects, can also claim rightful membership to the order Hemiptera, says Leo's daddy, while everyone else sort of blinks in confusion and overwhelmment of his reply. You see, the smart kids become adults that win. That's why your family has all the best stuff, the Grumpy Lynx says. Not really friends. I really like them, and they like me too, says little Leo. How do you know that they like you, says Leo's daddy. Because they like to play and get really close up and look me in the eyes, says little Leo. Little Leo's mommy and daddy look at each other. And then Leo's mommy says, "Oh, Leo, I don't even know what to say. I think me and daddy need to make some big changes. Maybe we need to learn more of what you know." And the Grumpy Lynx says, "I suppose adults just end up doing what was done to them when they were little kids, like my parents. I thought I had to work all the time to be good enough, but it was never good enough for others or myself. I was alone a lot when I was a kid. You were too, Ginger, and now it's happening to Leo too." "You know, Ginger," says the Grumpy Lynx, "your son has me questioning who or what I am. I think there may be two of me," says the Grumpy Lynx, confused and a little annoyed. "Am I your me number two?" asked little Leo. Well, I'm not sure what that means, Leo. Typically, me is me and you is you, but you're saying in some way that you is me and me is you?" says the Grumpy Lynx. "Yeah, now you understand. I don't see others, just us. We can all be one. Friends," says little Leo. Ding, 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 ding. And Leo rings the little bell, and Leo's parents and the Grumpy Lynx all start to play together in Leo's room with all his toys. And then soon, little Leo, his mommy and daddy, and now his poppy all live in the same house together, and they made several changes to a lot of things of their life. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Grumpy Lynx that we are making into an ebook and audiobook, and we'll make it into a hardcover as well, so you'll be able to enjoy it in person yourself. Also, this is ASTROLYNX and The Sun. This is available ebook, audiobook, and hardcover. Is ready for pre-order. And that is the second story that I wrote. I have 3 other stories that are also coming out. And yeah, so if you're interested in this, you can pre-order at the website, astrolynxbooks.com. And remember, you are wonderful, beautiful, talented, and amazing just the way you are. And although maybe there's certain things we could do better, we're still good enough and worthy to be here just as we are right now. Maybe I'll be a little better tomorrow or next month or 10 years from now, but I'm still good enough right now, just the way I am. All right, I love you unconditionally, wishing you abundance in all things now and always, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello and good morning.